Okay, so to build a fermentation tank, you need to drill a hole for the 40mm tank connector where your geyser element is going to go in. You can slide it in with a pipe or a piece of string from the top down, from the inside. Remember, the heavy duty fittings is counterclockwise, the thread. Here we're making the thermometer and one-way valve fitting that goes on top of the lid of the flow bin, or whatever you decide to use, JoJo tank or a flow bin. So we need to seal it with foam. So you've got toilet paper in the middle to keep the foam from going right through. Take a cable tie and tie your thermometer to the 20mm pipe. So that's 20mm pipe, that's a 20mm T-piece with thread, 15mm thread. There's your one-way valve, 15mm one-way valve. Put it on, and then you're going to fit the two 20mm pipes to the top and bottom of the T-piece. Put the probe cable through first, and then you put the pipes on. There you go. To connect it to your tank, you're gonna need that fitting. It's a 20mm female insert with thread on the one side, 20mm thread to go onto your 20mm tank connector. So we're drilling a hole in the lid for a 20mm tank connector. There it's going on. Put some plumbing tape on. And then you can put the probe cable through, and then you just push the whole fitting onto it. So then you have the thermometer and one-way valve in one fitting. This is a 40 to 32mm reducing bushing. You're going to need it, you're going to put it onto the geyser element to fit into your 40mm tank connector that you've installed. So there your geyser element is in. Now you need to take out the plastic tank from the cage, because you want to put isolation over the plastic tank. First you need to use duct tape and just secure it there with the duct tape first. There we're securing it again with duct tape. Everywhere where there's loose fittings, close it so that the heat can't escape. So we first put over the isolation, and then we cut the holes in after we've put the isolation on. As you can see, it's very easy, straightforward, nothing fancy. not difficult. Okay, now we're gonna put it back in the cage. Put it back and cut the opening for the lid. And everywhere where there might be a piece of plastic that might cause problems, you can cut a hole so it can come through the isolation. Put your metal bars back to hold the tank in place. Okay, now cutting holes for the geyser element and the valve. Here we're gonna cut a hole for a 20mm tank connector. That's where your temperature probe is gonna hang into the water. Don't put it directly over the geyser element, put it to the side of the element. This temperature probes connect to a digital temperature controller. Remember, all these fittings and temperature controllers are available from Microzone. You don't need to rush around and try and find all the items. We've got it. So there's your digital temperature controller. It goes down to the geyser element. Remember that a qualified electrician must do all your electrical installations and make sure it complies with all the relevant laws. If you don't want to use a digital temperature controller, you can just use a normal geyser thermostat. Thank you.